Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not, either any of these guys. This is SqueezyLemon, SqueezyLemon 1 from NFG Clan. He's platooned up with his old mate, a bunt. Today's video is going to be 3 Ace Tanker replays, all tier 10s. 3 tier 10 Ace Tanker replays in one short video. So hold on to your seats. Don't blink, whatever you do, because these games are going to be pretty fast and furious. SqueezyLemon is in the T57 Heavy Tank. He's platooned up with a bunt who's in the IS-7. Of course, the T57 Heavy has the 120mm gun, 400 alpha damage, 258 penetration with standard rounds, which is what he's got loaded, 340 with the 8 rounds, which is premium ammunition in the T57 Heavy. It's a 4-shot autoloader. It's okay for armour. It's not that quick. It's quicker than your average heavy tank, I guess, is what you could say about the T57 Heavy. We're also going to see 2 other heavy tank replays. Today's triple is going to be 3 tier 10 heavy tanks. That's how we're going to roll. We're on Pilsen. Now, Pilsen has had a few changes, and SqueezyLemon has found a couple of IS-7s. Looks for the weak spot, didn't quite find it. Goes for the tracking shot for his second round, which is a pretty good choice. Bounces the IS-7. He's bounced 2 shots from... He's now bounced 3 shots from those 2 IS-7s. Who said that? Did I say that the armour wasn't too good? Of course, the turret is... It may not be the strongest turret in the world. You can see where he's bounced those 2 shots there. It might not be the strongest turret in the world, but it is very, very well angled. So you do. If you can get hull down, you can pull off the odd bounce. But I personally would not be relying on it. He's got 3 shots ready to go. Now that IS-7 on the right is using that pillar to his advantage. Puts 2 shots into that IS-7. I think he's keeping his track now. Shoots him again. 1 more to empty the clip, and he does. It brings his total up to 2,504 damage. Now, he's also blocked 1,960 hit points of damage, which is probably not what you would expect the T57 Heavy to do. A bunt looks like he's doing a pretty good job over there as well in his IS-7. He's still on pretty high health, 2,036 hit points. SqueezyLemon, a very, very inventive in-game name, is down to 900 now after copying a shot from the T95. Puts 1 shot into the Conqueror, puts 2 shots in. 3rd shot doesn't kill him, so he has to back up. Lucky he's got 1 more round in the clip. Empties his clip, confirms the kill. That's his first kill of the game. 3,426 hit points of damage. Bunts in the IS-7 is still floating around in this area as well. You'd be a little bit wary of that T95 too. That T95 is not going to fail to penetrate the T57 heavy tank. No worries in the world. Of course, the T95 is as slow as anything. It's known as the Doom Turtle, and SqueezyLemon from NFG, no forks given. It's not a swear word, it's a fork. And SqueezyLemon comes around, shoots 1 into the TVP possibly, and a bunt confirms the kill, puts the last 2 remaining shots into the side of the T95. Now they'll be talking on voice comms, and he'll be telling him, I'm reloading, mate, I'm reloading, don't let him kill me. He doesn't let him kill him. A bunt gets the kill on the T95 as well, picking up his 2nd kill. SqueezyLemon 1 though in the T57 Heavy, the 4-shot Auto Loading American heavy tank. The T57 Heavy on 4,218 hit points of damage. Nearly 2,000 damage blocked. Finds an IS-3, shoots him twice, leaves him on 1 hit point. 1 hit point for the kill, and that leaves 1 round in the clip. Taps the reload kill, 4,994 hit points of damage, 1,960 damage blocked, 678 assisted damage. He's still got 907 hit points up his sleeve. He's just blocked a little bit more, this time from the Leopard PTA, the Tier 9 German lightly armoured medium tank, the one that people like to snipe in. Continues to roll towards a PTA, thinking this is going to be some more juicy, easier to penetrate hit points. The Leopard PTA, not known for its armour. T54 I should say, stops to shoot, and SqueezyLemon says, I'm not even going to aim. I know this thing's not Russian, but I'm still going to have to, still going to not need to aim to put 1 into the back of the Tier 9 German lightly armoured medium tank. Brings his damage up to 5,378 hit points. Rolls up the hill. He wants to. The T54's going left. SqueezyLemon's going to go right. He's got 3 bullets in the clip. There's a Leopard PTA. He clearly got his eye on the PTA, because the P44 Pantera just got killed by a bunt, and he would have been talking on voice comms saying, I've got this, no problems. Critically hits the Leopard PTA, rolls forward, he wants another kill, he gets it. 1 bullet left. Is he going to reload, or is he going to try and put it into the Scorpion G? I'd be inclined to roll towards that Scorpion G. You'd think the T54 will be able to shoot him at least once, or at least finish him off for him. if a bunt needs to take a reload up against the Tier 8 premium German tank destroyer. 10-5 the score on Pilsen. 5-5, 69 hit points of damage done. And there you go, the T54 shoots him once. Good decision. Good decision not to take a reload. He gets a damage ammo rack though from the Scorpion G, but he picks up his 4th kill and a bunt on 3 kills. SqueezyLemon on 4. Quick tap of the 5 key fixes his ammo rack. He's down to 470 hit points, so he can probably take 1 or 2 shots from some of these enemy tanks. I'd be a little bit nervous about the Foch B though. That's the auto loading Tier 10 French tank destroyer. He's loading. Does he have a shot on the Samua? He does. Aim, aim, aim. Only 1 round remaining. Didn't check his loadout there. That's the problem with auto loaders. When you, if you've only got 1 bullet remaining and you reload, then you only get, it takes the full amount of time. It takes a full amount of time to reload as if you were loading 4, but you only get the 1. That's why he's now switching to premium round, which is the heat rounds. He's got 8 of them, so he's got a. You can certainly unload this. Charging towards the Object 430 Mark II. He's been on 2 kills. He's last spotted right there. He's asking, please get off the cap. You'd think he's going to trip over it sooner or later. 2 seconds left on the cap. Where's the Object? He fires blindly. And no, the Scorpion G gets that kill. Anyway, not a bad result. 15-6 on Pilsen. Let's have a look at the battle result. That's SqueezyLemon from NFG. What an awesome result. Ace Taker Mastery Badge on Pilsen in the T57. That's the 6-shot. What's it called? The 6-shot. The 4-shot auto-loading American heavy T57 heavy. Ace Taker Mastery Badge. Bruiser. Shell-proof fighter. Fire for effect. Got a couple of bonds for his efforts there on Pilsen, as well as a high caliber. And him and his platoon mate did very, very well indeed. 7 kills between them. 4 kills to SqueezyLemon. 5,802 hit points of damage. 4 kills, 1196 base experience. He fired 25 shots, 21 hits, 17 went through. He blocked 2,350, which is pretty good for the T57 Heavy. Got a bit of assisted damage as well, which would have contributed to that ace tanker. 9,761 credits. That's after tax with a standard account. He did fire a couple of premium shots in the end, but of course, Tier 10s not known for their credits, but not a bad ace from SqueezyLemon from NFG, and a shout out to A Bunt. You often see A Bunt in my Twitch chat, and he's always up for a good laugh. Did 3,236 and 3 kills in his IS-7 as well. Let's move on to game number 2. Game number 2 is going to feature the same tank that a Bunt was running around in that last Pilsen game. This time it's Dell. Dell from Hype Clan. He's no longer with Hype Clan. He's getting a little bit more on board. I'm in this one as well. I remember this. I was gliding my 50 TP, and Dell even puts a comment in the chat. Can I see it there? He asked if I was enjoying that tank, and I said, yeah, I'm loving it. That's the Tier 9 Polish that I was running around in. Well, there you go. It's good to see myself feature every now and then in the channel. Dell pops one into the side of the what was that? That was the Hawk 12. Hawk 12 certainly would have felt that one. Bounces a couple of shots from the front and the back, rolling forward. Now, of course, what am I doing here? He's getting shot from the T100 LT, which sooner or later, the T100 LT is going to be able to penetrate the back of the IS-7. Dell actually put in the comments there that he's on 88% for his mark of excellence, so he's after some more damage, obviously, to work towards those marks of excellence. And this time we're on. What are we on? What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Rudenberg pops a shot into the 53 TP. Not me, the other 53 TP on the enemy team. Actually, I'm in the 50 TP. Never mind, we'll edit that later. Of course we will. Dell puts one into the Object 257 before the 53 TP finishes that one off. 1 zip is the score. Dell from Hype Clan in the IS-7, the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank. He's got full gold loadout, which is what people tend to do when they're going for the marks of excellence. 130mm gun straight into the side of another Polish tank. 490 alpha damage, 303 penetration. Standard will give you 250 penetration. Takes a quick look over his shoulder. You can see the north starting to capitulate, and there's good old Stewie over there in the 50 TP. The score's 1-3. Dell saying, we've still got this. Don't give up yet, Stewie. We've still got this. Somebody hold this guy's beer. Puts one into the Louis. Takes it down to 1150 odd hit points. Only down by three points. Somehow, StewiejP is still alive. Dell from Hype Clan in the IS-7. 2,871 hit points of damage. 1,500 damage blocked. Now, Dell Del does stuff on Twitch as well. There'll be a link down below to all the beautiful things he does on Twitch. Don't forget to check him out. Give him a like, a follow, a sub, all that kind of jazz. He's kicking around in the IS-7 on Ruinberg. .25 to score now. Somehow StewiejP is still alive on this in this map. 2-5. Somebody's capping in the south. That's a T100 LT. Del looking towards the 113. I think I might have turned that one off. Bounces a shot from the 113. That's a T10 Chinese heavy tank. Waiting patiently for that gun to reload. Up to nearly 4,000 hit points of damage now. Pops one into the 50 TP. Looking behind him. He's probably a bit nervous. He's probably thinking I might be about to shoot him from behind. But you can see me back there in the 50 TP, looking back there. Stewie, wake up, he says. Stewie, wake up. I think I'm looking at something else. More than likely. 3-5. Still in this game. Only down by 2 tanks. 5-all now as a T100, the E4 and the T54 all pick up a kill. And now all of a sudden the scoreboard not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. In fact, we're up by a tank. 6-5. Del from Hype in the IS-7. 5,300 damage done. 3,240 damage blocked. Looking towards a Badger. There you go. Beautiful. Another 440 hit points of damage. Bit of a low roll there, but you'll take it. We'll take that all day long. 5,740 damage done. 3,240 assisted damage. He's kicking back here. Watching and waiting. Biding his time, farming damage, doesn't penetrate that time. The enemy Badger killed the low. I remember that happening. The enemy Badger killed the low. Not sure why. Maybe a bit of lag. Obviously, I can't see what they're typing in the chat. The score's 8-5. He's on over 6,000 damage now. That mark of excellence will certainly be looking a little bit better than it might have at the start of this game. And picks up his first kill. Hard to believe he's only got one kill. 11-6 on Ruinberg is the score. 7,058 damage done. 3,500 damage blocked. Looking at the 113 for his second kill. And it'll come as no surprise. StewiejP is already dead as Del looks towards the Centurion. 7-1. Bounces that shot easily. Still got half his health. 1,006, or nearly half his health. 1,069 hit points. Aims and misses the Borsig Waffentrager. Bounces the shot though for 490 hit points of damage block. 4,440 damage block. 7,363 damage done. Rolling towards the Rolling towards the Centurion. Does cop a shot of damage, but it doesn't matter because there's only one tank left, and it's the Rimby Borsig Waffentrager, the Tier 8 German tank destroyer. GG, says Stewie. I must have hung around to watch that one. Or actually, I probably went outside and got myself another beer and then came back and saw, hang on, we're not looking too bad here. 2 kills to Del from Hype Clan. Now with Myth. In the IS-7, the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank gets the last kill of the game, which is always a pretty satisfying feeling, picking up the final kill in a game like that. It was looking a little bit either way during a lot of that game. It was looking a little bit 50-50, but Del managed to carry that one. I'm grateful for the win. Thanks for the win, Del. That's an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. Well, Del formerly from Hype Clan, now he's back with Myth. Probably looking forward to some campaigns and some Clanmate stuff pretty soon. Hand of God mission, Bruiser, Duelist, 5 for effects, Shellproof, 6 Bond for that bad boy, Confederate for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else did. High Caliber, of course, was it the High Caliber? It was a High Caliber, and it's Steel Wall. That's the other one. Of course, it's a Steel Wall. Have a look at that battle result. 8,500 damage done, 3 kills, 1278 base experience, 25 shots, 24 hit, 19 penned, 4,440 damage blocked, and a whisker of a... Funny, he only got 192 assisted damage. He was right at the front all game long, and to only get 192 assisted damage, I think that's a little bit of bad luck. But, of course, RT did nothing, so maybe that's why. But not too bad, Del. Not too bad at all, old mate. And that was an epic performance. 15,500 credits. That's after tax with a premium account and with the personal mission payout or an action payout. Whatever that might have been. Maybe the Halloween stuff, that was all happening around about that time for those bonus credits. At least that way he's not losing credits whilst 3 marking that IS-7. And I reckon by the time this one goes out, he'll have that bad boy 3 marked. No problems whatsoever. As we move on to our third and final Tier 10 replay. This is my old mate Jumphonner. Jumphonner from 1AR clan is in the rear turreted Russian, another Russian heavy tank. Of course, it's the Object 705A. The Object 705A looks bloody scary if you ask me. Look at that gun. It's got that sort of cloth thing on the gun. I'm sure there's a word for it. The Object 705A might not be the fastest tank in the game, but it can do some damage. 152mm gun, 650 alpha damage. Fantastic, 650. Your enemy know when they're shot when you shoot with this bad boy. 152mm, 256 penetration, which is probably not absolutely huge. 256 pen with standard. That's why he's got the heat rounds loaded for 317 penetration. Doesn't manage to penetrate the 60 TP though, but he blocks the 60 TP as well. That's me old mate Tugboat. Maybe we're doing count-ins this night. Finds the lower plate there. So he's now blocked 2 shots from the 60 TP. 1500 damage blocked, 611 damage done. 0-1's the score, and we're on Paris. Let's make that map a little bit bigger. He's just kicking back here, biding his time, waiting for this gun to do its work. 0-1 the score. Jumphonner from 1AR clan. And the Object 705A. Now, this is... Sees Tugboat again. Doesn't manage to penetrate him that time. Hasn't been too lucky with it. It goes to show that 60 TP is a pretty groovy tank. That's something you saw I was running around in the 60 TP in the last game. There's his first kill of the game. Gets rid of the Tier 8 heavy tank, the IS-3, and that evens up the score at 1 apiece. You saw in the last game with Dell and his IS-7, I was running around in the 53 TP, which is the Tier 9 Polish heavy tank, and this is looking forward to getting the Tier 10. Aim and shoot. Gets him for 681 hit points. Brings his damage up to 1607. He's blocked nearly 1900. Tugboat can see the 1AR tag on this bad boy. He goes for the kill. My old mate Tugboat is starting to struggle with this Polish heavy tank. Takes him down to 660. The Type 4 shoots him. Tugboat gets sent back to the garage. That's 1 Tier 10 tank out of the game on the enemy team. 3 Tier 10s with the 357 matchmaker. The 60 TP on the enemy team. The Object 140 and of course the Batchat 15558. That's the auto loading French artillery. There you go. Gets rid of the T49. Gets rid of a Tier 9 tank. So only 2 Tier 10s left on the enemy. The Object 140 and the Batchat Arty. Of course, on Jumphonner's team, it's himself in the Object 705A, the M48 Patton, and of course that big bad American artillery, the T92 HMC. Driving around here cautiously. Aim towards the Cent 5-1. Gee, that's credit where credit due. That Cent 5-1 and that beautiful Aussie turret could withstand even the big Russian heat round. Can't get through that strong Aussie turret. That's nothing wrong with that at all. There we go. This bloke looks a bit brave. The 257. Jumphonner says, no worries, hold my beer. I'll just bounce your shot there. No problems whatsoever. Takes him down to 780 hit points. Blocks the JP before the Type 4 kills the JP2 at Tier 8, the German tank destroyer. 4-4 the score now. 11 minutes remaining on the clock. Jumphonner on 2 kills. The Tiger 2 shoots him from behind. Loses his ammo rack, but that's okay. A quick tap of the 4 key fixes that ammo rack as he rolls back, trying to avoid getting farmed by the Tiger 2. 6-5 the score on Paris. The Object 257 looks like... No, the Type 4 misses. I really thought the Type 4 would be able to get rid of the 257, and him missing that means the 257 could kill that defender just there on Jumphonner's right. 8-7 the score now. 2 kills to Jumphonner. 3,941 hit points of damage. Call it, make it 3 kills as he gets rid of the Tier 9 Russian quick and nimble Object 257. Enemy artillery, the M53, M55. Of course there's 3 artilleries on each team. That sounds fantastic. Jumphonner looks like he's got one of those mods that tells his teammates. That's a pretty handy mod, that one. Tells his teammates where the artillery has just hit him. And of course the reload on there. Not too happy about the Type 4 heavy tank. Did the Type 4 heavy tank block him or what? Not too sure. 3 kills to Jumphonner, 4,156, 3,260 damage blocked. That's Russian heavies for you. And look at it. It's not that slow, even though it looks like a big, slow, lumbering, strong Russian heavy tank. It doesn't look like it's going to. You're doing 35 at the flat. Nothing wrong with that in something which is so big and heavily armoured. He gets spotted. What could be spotting him? Maybe the Object 140 has come back. Or the KJ. The KJ 105. Gee, we're feeling a little bit nervous. Of course he's feeling a little bit nervous. There he goes. He can go back to that. I'm sure he'll have a better game next game. 11-10 the score. Jumphonner on 4 kills. 4,411 damage. 3,260 damage blocked. Oh, he finds that. What the hell is that? An Edelweiss. Didn't even see the Edelweiss there. Oh, he'll look at that Edelweiss and just laugh and say, I don't even care about the Edelweiss. The Patton can clean that bad boy out. Don't block me. That's what he said in the chat. There you go. That's what the Type 4 was blocking him. Rightio. Fair enough. Type 4 drivers. What can you say? Finds artillery. Can he aim it? Can he aim in time? Not quite. He's down to standard rounds because he's used up all of those premium rounds. Probably had it loaded mainly for the 60 TP. At the start he bounced a couple of shots on the 60 TP, but he certainly cleaned up Tugboat, as well as the 257, the IS-3. And who was the 4th kill? Oh, that was the T49, of course. 11-11 the score. Still anybody's game. Here we go. This will make the scoreboard look a lot better. He bounces the Edelweiss, and the Edelweiss doesn't bounce him. There you go. He's blocked 3,200 damage, but the Edelweiss pens him. No problems whatsoever. 11-11 is the score on Paris. Still trying to look at the Edelweiss. There you go. That's better. Don't aim. It's Russian. You don't need to aim. It's Russian. 12-12 the score. That's 5 kills to Jumphonner from 1AR clan. Type 4 heavy still getting around. He's zooming in and out like a madman, looking for these tanks, hoping to trip over the M53, M55, and he hasn't moved. The M53, M55 has not moved. Not too worried about the M53 just yet. Just going to get rid of the M40. If that M53, M55 has not moved, it probably is not on his side, is he? No, it looks like he's pretty. Looks like he's pretty straight. And he's aiming Jump's way. Doesn't matter. He's got him. He's certainly going to get this, surely. There you go for the 7th kill. That's 7 kills, 5,162 damage, 3,500 damage blocked. One more for Radley Walters. Kenny. What else is he doing? He's on a mission for assisted damage. That's that weird one that I'm on as well. Assisted damage towards lights and stuff. I don't think he's going to do that this game. He's got no assisted damage, and he's right at the front. This happens a bit sometimes. Maybe the friendly artillery was not aiming in the direction of Jumphonner. Now he knows that Object 140 can run rings around her. The Object 140 clearly knows what he's doing. He's on 7 kills. He is certainly no dummy. Top tier Russian medium tank. The M48 Patton will provide vision in the north. Jumphonner saying, let's get on cap, because he knows even the Patton would probably struggle to catch the Object 140, and if that Object 140 gets on the cap too early before these two do, then the Object 140 could maybe even cap this out. But one shot dead. Not sure what that means. We win, says the Type 4. Get on cat, says Jump to the M48 Patton. Not a bad idea, because if they're both on cap and the Object 140 comes for the reset, the Object 140 can only shoot one of them. And I'd say Jump is a pretty good chance to not get killed by the Object 140 if he shoots him. He might bounce it, or he might not quite do enough, or maybe not quite do enough damage to confirm the kill. 14-13 is the score now on Paris. 5,162 damage done, 3,500 damage blocked. Here comes the 140. There it is! Confirms the Radley Walters. Gets the win. What more can you say? Not too bad at all. That's Jumphonner from 1AR clan on Paris. In the... what was that tank called? 7058. Mental block there for a minute. Not an ace tanker. I don't know why. I don't know why that wasn't an ace. Maybe Oh, maybe just bad luck. Who knows? One more penetrating shot probably would have done it. First class mastery badge. Hand of God medal. Duelist. 5 for effects. Shellproof for all that block damage. 17 bonds. That is fantastic. 17 bonds. Radley Walters for the 8 kills. Pascucci's steel wall. High caliber. Top gun. Nothing wrong with that at all. 5,351 hit points of damage. 8 kills. 1168 base experience. Yeah, I reckon one more damaging shot would have been an ace. But 8 kills. Surely 8 kills should be an ace any day. Fired 18 shots. They all hit. 13 pen. 3,500 damage blocked. Cost him a few credits because there was some premium rounds at the start, but well worth it for Radley Walters. And an epic performance on Paris. Thank you very much for the replays. Jump, Dell, now in Myth, no longer in Hype, and SqueezyLemon. What a cool in-game name. Thanks very much for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.